NASCAR on NBC is brought to you by Bank of America. Life's better when we're connected. And by Smithfield Foods. Sprint Cup winner isn't the only champion being crowned today. Earlier this afternoon, Smithfield hosted their Bull Hog Challenge, another staple here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Hoisting the belts. NASCAR Drive is NASCAR.com's live race day companion. You can select your in-car video or camera angle, access integrated driver stats, lap-by-lap commentary, social conversation, all in real time. You won't miss a lap when you visit NASCAR.com/drive on your personal computer now. Take a look at this replay. This is Ira Joe Hussey, the front tire changer for Tony Stewart.
Yeah, you want to run a 12-second pit stop? Looks like here you go. 5 lug nuts off, new right front tire installed, 5 on, didn't miss a lug nut, comes around, same process. 5 off, didn't have to hit an extra lug nut. Nice exchange, no rotation of the tire. Simple as that. 12 seconds, Rick. How hard can it be?
11.2 seconds from the time that car stopped in the box until it took off. That's incredible. 4 tires and about 18 gallons of fuel. They didn't have to put all 18 in there because they had only gone about 28 laps. As field 2x2 once again, Kevin Harvick chose the outside line. This time he has to contend with Carl Edwards on the inside.
What happened to Hamlin? He had a speeding penalty.
Fan out as they go to turn number 1. We saw the 18 go to the outside of the 4. Kevin Harvick blocked, and that opened the door on the inside. Here comes Carl Edwards.
Oh, that's going to get tight. Kevin Harvick trying to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Carl Edwards is there. You saw when Kevin pulled down, it made him really loose. Carl took the air off his rear spoiler.
Realizing the move, he got all the way up to the back bumper of the 4. No contact was made, but that loosened up the 4, and now Carl Edwards fighting for the lead down the backstretch.
Like Kevin Harvick's answering the question, everyone wondered how the other 36 cars would race his championship for. Kevin Harvick's proven he's going to race him just as hard as he always would, trying to get the win. What a strong move by Carl Edwards from the bottom of the racetrack. He cleared Kevin Harvick by a solid 2-car lead. That was impressive.
Carl Edwards leads all drivers in laps led here at Homestead.
We saw in practice yesterday, I think everybody was afraid of this 19 car. He looked like he had the fastest car on short runs, on long runs. I think he forced the hand of his competitors to have to make changes coming into today's race. It was the talk of the garage without a doubt. The 48, though, also, people a little bit of buzz about the 48. He's recovered nicely up to the 8th position. So currently all 4 of the championship 4 inside the top 10.
Edwards out front, but for how long? Here comes Harvick. Dives to the bottom of the track, trying to take that top spot away.
As long as someone wrecks Keselowski, I'll be happy.
We saw out of Carl Edwards. Kevin Harvick has returned the favor back out front here at Homestead.
I like this. And Kevin Harvick, you know the bull tweet. He said it at the start of the chase. This is how he's going to race the chase. It doesn't matter that he's eliminated. He's still here to win a race for his team, his sponsors. You see right here, though, trying to leave this race. The 19
arrow loose.
Carl Edwards right on that left rear bumper. Looks like the Ford's a little unstable. Drives to his inside, completes the pass. Yeah, right.
Really? Did he make contact?
No, yeah, the 19 that close to the Ford just pulls the air right off the spoiler, and that's why you saw the 4-car lose.
Once again, Harvick dives to the bottom of the racetrack. Carl Edwards keeping the momentum up, running a little bit higher around this track. Progressive banking, 18 degrees, right up against the white line down at the bottom of the track, and apron all the way up to 20 degrees of banking up against the wall.
And remember, this is the first time that Kevin Harvick and his team have come here since he joined Stewart-Haas Racing. Not contended for a championship. The first year of this format, he's been eliminated, so they have a point to prove.
Let's listen into the 19 radio. I'm just playing around at 185 miles an hour. And he sounded calm on the radio, too. That's another thing that we've been listening to all these championship 4 drivers. How are they handling the pressure?
Carl Edwards, to me, has been exceptionally relaxed this whole time. Even pre-race, he was standing by his car, shaking hands, laughing, having a good time. He seems to be enjoying this opportunity. And he just seems so, even when we interviewed him before the race, he's like, just having a good time. I really have liked his approach.
Well, all the way back to Texas, since the moment we spoke to Carl Edwards in Victory Lane in Texas, when he knew he was going to be in the championship for Miami, it seemed like there was a pressure lifted. Where everyone else talks about the pressure being on, he was relishing at the opportunity to get back to this stage to win a championship as he works inside the 4-car once again. Rick?
Try that inside line. Through 1 and 2 down the back stretch. He's right up to the left rear quarter panel. He goes down to the bottom of the racetrack again. Kevin Harvick up a little bit higher.
I mean, think about Carl Edwards. In 2011, came to Miami with a chance to win the championship. Race against Tony Stewart, who's retiring today. They tied in the points. It had to go to a tiebreaker. It wasn't this format. It was a point system format. Had to go to a tiebreaker. The closest points battle we've ever seen that has to eat away at a driver and a competitor to come that close to a championship.
You mentioned the fact that Carl Edwards said, been a runner-up. It's happened 2 times. Presented by Sprint. Sprint's network reliability now within 1% of Verizon's, which today save 50% on most current Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile rates. Visit the Sprint store, sprint.com/network today. 2 runner-ups for Carl Edwards back in 2008. And most recently, 2011, where he tied Tony Stewart in points, but the tiebreaker went the most wins, and that was Tony Stewart. Marty.
Well, guys, I think Kevin Harvick needed a little more motivation. He had an interesting quote this week when he said, sometimes losing makes you better. He said, not being in this championship four is certainly motivation to us. That's what I love about competition. In terms of how the car is handling, he said it was a little too tight on that run. They decided not to make a change on that lap 28 pit stop. Now Harvick says the car way too tight, taking off that time. Just not where he wants it, Kelly.
Talk about the strength of Carl Edwards. Remember, he won at Texas just 2 weeks ago on a very similar worn-out racetrack. Using the exact same Goodyear compound tires as King Rogers told me that had him feeling very confident, as well as the test they took part in ahead of the Talladega race. They were the only one of the championship four to participate in that test. He said although they've shared their notes with their entire team, including the 18 of Kyle Busch, he said that just being there, seeing the look on his driver's face, taking his own personal notes, may have given him a little bit of an advantage here today.
Kevin Harvick out front, 38 laps he has led the championship 4, all inside the top 6.